Star Search, CBS Wednesday and Thursday.
So, how's Lucy doing?
I'll give you a call after I get through med school. How should I know?
You haven't heard anything?
They might be releasing her soon.
When?
I don't know.
Like today?
Trust
Tomorrow?
me, the Candy Striper's the last to know.
Not when the Candy Striper's Allison Stewart. Come on, ask around. See what you can get.
Well, if I hear anything, I'll let you know. Okay? Now.
Which leads us back into the parlor with its dramatic windows and spectacular views. The unforgettable fireplace.
Yeah, I'll take it. How soon can the seller vacate?
Never if it's you.
Does the contract include an exorcism? Because with karma like this,
Mr. Montgomery.
you know, an active haunting by my ex-wife.
You mean that you and Miss Ryan?
We all make mistakes. Mine were just a bit more expensive.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Sorry you wasted your time, Craig. I think you know the way out.
Mr. Montgomery's offered a significant percentage above the asking price, and since he's getting remarried...
Actually, that's just a vague possibility at the moment.
But you were just
It's
telling...
just an idea. Tossing around.
Would you give us a moment alone, please?
Of course.
Well, you want to negotiate? Name your price.
Only if you name the woman who's agreed to be the next Mrs. Montgomery. So tell me, Craig, who's the bride to be?
Carly, hey.
Please tell me you're alone.
Yeah, I am, but don't rub it in. Come in. What's the matter?
I just told Jack that I'm pregnant.
How much did you tell him?
Well, I left out the part about the baby probably being the result of a one-night stand I had with my cousin's boyfriend.
Good. That's exactly what I would have done. So how is our proud papa?
Oh, please don't make me feel any worse than I already do. Somehow, I managed to convince him to keep the baby a secret for now, but you should have seen his face when I told him. He's not going to be able to be quiet for long. And that's when my problems really start, because then I'll have to deal with Mike.
No, it's for my wife. She's the one who needs a pampering from head to toe. No, she's really not into the whole spa experience, but yeah, come on in. But I heard you guys have masseuses coming to the house? Right. No, that sounds great. Yeah, well, I want to make this really special for her because she's, you know what? Let me check on a few things and I'll get back to you. All right? No, thanks for everything. Bye. Carly's running errands, but if I can help you out with anything... Mike? Come on, dude, I know you're in love, but there's a whole world out here, you know what I'm saying? Hello? Mike?
Yeah, I was just checking out your reading material.
You weren't supposed to see this, dude.
Dad's Guide to the Pregnant Wife?
If you tell Carly you saw this, she'll brain me, so I'm gonna have to swear you to secrecy. Nobody knows about this. It's supposed to stay that way.
So it's true?
Yeah, we're having a baby. My baby and me.
Does that dustpan line ever really go away? Why do your floors look clean, but your socks look dirty? The Swiffer Sweeper, with its dry cloth's unique 3D texture, traps and locks dirt, dust, and hair better than a broom. The sweeper is super light and maneuverable, so it can reach those hard-to-reach places. Why do kids and messes seem to be made for each other? Stop cleaning. Start Swiffering.
Jen, did you wear my black blouse last night? Well, did you?
Bust it? Keep it secret. Introducing new Secret Clear Gel. Goes on invisibly, activates instantly. It's stronger than the leading clear gel.
Does it look like I wore it?
No.
Keep it clear, keep it secret. Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
I think our relationship needs a little color, a little intensity.
You want intense? Oh, you want color.
Herbal Essences Color has that exhilarating herbal fragrance with pure color extracts for color more intense, more vibrant than it's ever been.
Yes!
Wow, great color. You did all this for me.
No, I did it for me. And maybe a little for him.
Herbal Essences, a totally organic experience in color.
Now you can help manage your diabetes anytime, anywhere. This is Glucerna, an ideal food for people with diabetes. Have a delicious snack bar, or a meal bar, or enjoy a rich, creamy shake. Glucerna has the right balance of carbohydrates, fat, and protein. It's clinically proven to help manage glucose levels. Free your mind for other things. And for custom meal plans, visit glucerna.com. It's time for a taste of freedom.
I have 3 boys, and I'll always look out for them, especially now that I know 1 in 3 men face prostate problems.
Introducing new One-A-Day Men's Health Formula, a complete multivitamin with lycopene for prostate health. New One-A-Day Men's, the multivitamin with more for your health.
After a meal like this, all you want to feel in your stomach is a good belly laugh. That's why for gassy foods, there's Beano. Taken right before you eat, Beano's natural enzyme helps prevent gas before it even starts. Enjoy food without gas.
Dressing for success.
On a shoestring budget.
Discover the difference.
Tomorrow on The Early Show.
Their own parents thought these autistic kids were unreachable. Not anymore. The story of a breakthrough on 60 Minutes 2, Wednesday at 9, 8 Central.
Carly's really pregnant.
Incredible, huh? Completely blew my mind, too.
When did you find out?
Last night. She told me last night.
Last night, huh?
Yeah, just before you and Molly came over.
Yeah, Molly thought something was going on.
Was it that obvious? I've had this stupid grin on my face ever since she told me. No matter what I do, there it is.
When's the little one due?
I don't know. Her first OB appointment, she had to leave early, so we're not going to get the complete lowdown until her next appointment. You know, sonogram, the whole 9. Can't wait to hear the baby's heartbeat.
You seem really psyched.
Oh, I have never been this happy my entire life. I mean, talk about a miracle. 1 minute, my heart's just about ripped out of me because I got to give JJ back. The next minute, I've got this whole new life to look forward to. It's taking all the strength I have not to run out of here and tell the whole world. You know what I'm saying?
Carly wants to keep it a secret, huh?
For the time being. For the time. So you'll keep this under your hat until we go public?
Count on it. Look, man, I got to get out of here, all right?
All right, cool. Hey, wait. Why'd you stop by?
Nothing special. It's in the neighborhood, you know.
I can't believe it. I'm going to be a dad.
Congratulations, man. It's great news.
Thank you. See ya.
Yeah.
What's Mike gonna do anyway? When you tell him the baby's Jack's, the baby's Jack's. It's not like he's gonna dispute it.
Yet. He knows that we didn't use any protection, Emily. He was there. And he knows how to count just as well as Rosanna. So when he finds out the baby's due date, he's gonna start to wonder.
Okay, can't you fudge the due date?
And then what happens in May when I give birth to a 9-pound preemie?
Rosanna rips your heart out with her bare hands. Thank you. All right, look. You didn't come here for tea and sympathy, right? And you're no condition for tequila. You came here because I can keep my eyes on the big picture. So here's my take on things. You can handle Mike. He's a lamb, right? Rosanna, the she-wolf, she's the one you gotta be worried about.
And Craig thought he was saving the day when he took the blame for being my mystery man. He would take the heat. Rosanna would be upset, but she'd get over it.
Until she whips out her calendar and does a little math.
And then she's gonna think that Craig is my baby's daddy.
Ah, boy. Problems don't get much worse than this, do they?
They do if you're me. Rosanna asked Craig to marry her. And I think I convinced him to accept.
So you're engaged. What poor unfortunate woman have you entrapped now, Craig?
I'm not actually engaged. I was posing a hypothetical question to a realtor.
Ah. Is it Rosanna Cabot? No. She's far too bright to make that mistake. It's Rosanna, isn't it? Unbelievable. Not enough that she hands you BRO on a platter, now she has to bankroll your new home.
Actually, no. I am buying this house for my daughter.
Ah, they finally threw you out of the Lakeview.
No. Lucy was injured in an accident, and she needs a home with space to recover.
But why this home? Because it's mine, that's why.
No. This is one of the few places in Oakdale with enough space, security, and privacy. Walls to keep out the riffraff.
Miss Ryan.
You're still here.
I was halfway to my car when I realized I hadn't shown Mr. Montgomery the charming cottage out back, or the gazebo, not to mention the garden.
Get it through your head, Missy. I am not selling to him.
You better consider the offer.
I don't need your money, Craig.
Of course you don't. What you need is absolution, and not even your family can provide that. Wonder what Paul will think when he finds out you've turned down an overly generous offer.
My son will understand.
Yeah. Yeah, and he will think your heart still clings to James Stenbeck. You're not going to get too many more offers on this mausoleum. You better think twice before turning mine down.
So, is anybody saying when he might get released?
They're keeping that kind of information to themselves. Probably afraid they'd tell me and I just forget. Could you, take me back to my room now, please?
So, I'll see you soon, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I've got a break coming up soon. You want to go get some lunch?
Did you see that? She talked to me.
Well,
She really talked to me.
That's great, but now that she's talked to you, maybe one day she'll know who we are. But let's go get some lunch.
No, you go ahead. Look, her dad's not around, and she knows I'm out here. And when I told her I'd see her soon, she said okay. So maybe...
Maybe she'll want to talk about the weather, ask about the news.
Allie, at least we'll be communicating. At least I'll be able to spend some time with her. Go ahead, go eat. I'm just gonna hang here.
B.B. King on blood glucose testing.
If I can do that without having to hurt myself, then I'll do it. I'll do it every time I should. But if I've got to hurt B.B. King, I don't like to hurt me for nothing. One song make you laugh or sing.
The One Touch Ultra requires less blood, so you can test on your arm where it's less painful.
One touch can change everything. Thank you. I thank you so much.
The One Touch Ultra.
You from Chef Boyardee. You possess a rollie. Pepperoni, lots of cheese, make it ravioli. Please avoid for Chef Boyardee.
Check it out. Cheesy ravioli that tastes like pepperoni pizza. That's what you get with new Pepperoni Pizzazzaroli. It's positively pizza-rific. Thank goodness.
For Chef Boyardee.
Try new cheesy burger too.
It takes a lot to get my employer out of bed, usually about 20 grand a day. Her sheets must be kept very soft. She would have me buy the most expensive fabric softener, but not being a 20 grand a day man myself, I know better. To soften her sheets, I use these sheets, all fabric softener. It works like a dream. She sleeps like a baby. Charming.
In this place, I see a lot of gas. I also see a lot of folks taking medicines that don't fight gas. But Gas X has the most powerful medicine to relieve gas fast. Nothing I've seen works faster. Gas X beats the bloat fast.
What do I want in a Glade plug-in? Well, it'd be fresh. What about a nightlight? And an extra outlet? Perfect.
Glade Plug-in's extra outlet nightlight.
Plug it in, plug it in. Now that's a bright idea.
At GNC, it's all about quality, selection, and savings. That's because you'll find new everyday lower prices store-wide at GNC, like these. Vitamin C, now $1.99. Vitamin E, now just $6.99. Calcium Complete, only $3.99. Glucosamine, now just $4.99. With savings like these, living your best life has never been more affordable. GNC quality, lower prices every day.
I don't smell him. I'm the only cat left. You know, that Misty always was a prima donna. Mr. Boots, always cuddling with the humans. What a sellout. What? It's all mine.
You'd never know there were 3 cats in here.
3?
This tidy cat really controls the odor.
Uh-oh. Formulated for multiple cats?
Something stinks.
And it's not the litter box.
Tidy cats. Multiple strength.
For multiple cats.
Aaron, you want Lucy to remember you? Let her remember the you she likes. She didn't start liking you because you ran after her like some sick puppy dog. She liked you because you were cool. So be cool. Be intense, quiet. Wait for her to make the first move.
Well, I could just stick my head.
She said hi, Aaron, not come on up and see me sometime. Not come in and stare at me and make me all nervous like some crazy stalker. And if you do, you know Craig's gonna come in because that's what he does. And then he's gonna start accusing you of terrorizing his little angel. But go for it. If you want to risk it all, go for it. I'm not standing in your way.
I hate it when you're right. But at least that almost never happens, so that's cool. But, hey, I'm gonna go home, so if Lucy asks about me, just...
I'll send out a news flash, or would you prefer smoke signals? I'll let you know, okay?
Thanks, Allison.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are friends for?
Hey, you okay? Brought you some lunch.
Oh, that's very sweet, thank you.
What's the deal with the house?
I got an offer.
Well, that's good news, finally.
Not this offer.
What, are they trying to lowball you?
It's not the offer, Paul, it's the buyer.
Here, I thought you'd be gone by now.
I was gone out to see the gazebo, gardens, etc.
Now, do you understand?
It's a game this time, Montgomery.
I promised her mother I would buy our daughter a home. Real home, space, security, privacy. Fairwinds affords us that, and we can afford Fairwinds.
Thanks to Rosanna Cabot.
Lucy had an accident. She's in a wheelchair. We need room for physical therapist equipment, that kind of
Sorry,
thing.
I didn't realize. She's okay, right?
Well, her doctors say that with time, exercise.
I'm very sorry about Lucy. No sale, not to him.
Wait. Mom, you've wanted to sell this house for ages, right? How does it matter who's buying it?
You know, I was thinking that maybe you'd want to keep it. Keep it in the family. It would be my wedding gift to you and Rose.
Craig and Rosanna are already a match made in hell. Carly, did they really need your help?
It made sense at the time.
Yeah, if you had some sort of death wish, why didn't you just tell him to dump her and then she'd be out his life and you'd no longer be the competition?
I don't know what to do anymore, all right, Emily? Craig came to me and I just wanted him to be happy. The same way I want Mike and Molly to be happy, and most of all, I want Jack to be happy. He is my life.
I know,
That night with Mike, it was stupid, but it was not cheating. Not really. There was nobody to cheat on. I thought that Jack was gone. I thought I'd lost him forever. How was I supposed to know that we would actually get married and start a life together?
You couldn't have known.
And now that we have that life, I'd like to keep it. Thank you very much. I'd like to be his wife. I'd like to have his babies.
Okay, I know I've said this before, but isn't there a small chance that this could be Jack's baby? It's just a small chance.
It's not likely. One mistake. One lapse in judgment. And if I make one wrong move, then I hurt Mike and Molly and Jack and Craig. What do I do?
All right. I have one more idea. It's pretty radical.
I'll do anything.
Go to Rosanna.
Except that.
Go to Rosanna.
No way. You are nuts.
Do you want her to find out that you're pregnant on her own? Think about it. She'll think that you've got something to hide, and she will go straight to, maybe it's Craig's, without missing a beat.
But if you go to her...
Oh, forget it. And tell her straight out.
The woman just had a hysterectomy, Emily. I can't walk in there flashing my pregnancy glow talking about babies. Even I'm not that insensitive. A hysterectomy? She had a... Wow. Wow, I mean, you never think of Rosanna having a heart, much less other human organs. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. That's awful. Too bad it wasn't a sisterectomy. Ask her to be a godmother. Emily, while I appreciate and often bow to your conniving, diabolical mastermind, do you realize that you're suggesting that I invite Rosanna into my life for, like, ever? That I invite her into my family? She'll show up at family functions, at recitals, at school plays.
Yeah, but you know, I bet you she'll be a great gift giver. Seriously, she will make it her moral duty to protect this child. This can't fail, Carly.
It is brilliant. But it's too creepy. I can do a lot of things, but I can't do that.
Oh, sorry. This is what you're stuck with when you don't have much choice. Sorry. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hey, it's me. Where are you?
I'm having tea with a friend. Why?
I need to see you right now.
Sounds important.
Will you come to me or do I need to come to you?
I'll be there in a flash. Oh, my God. Mike knows.
Good doggy.
Like things light and fluffy?
And you're gonna love the light and fluffy chocolate of a Three Musketeers bar.
The fluffier the better. Oh, yeah.
The $99 sale at David's Bridal is held over. Select gowns on sale for $99. Plus, every other wedding gown reduced $50 to $300. Call for your appointment, 1-800-399-BRIDE.
My hair was totally fried. Infusium made a difference like that.
Infusium 23 leave-in treatment. The leave-in Beth believes in.
I can finally comb through this hair when it's wet.
It's the leave-in Shari believes in. Infusium 23 leave-in treatment corrects, restores, and structurizes damaged hair. After one use, hair looks healthier.
I believe that it has saved my hair. Infusium is like a miracle.
Infusium 23, the leave-in you'll believe in. Something else to believe in. Infusium shampoos and conditioners. You'll love them.
Stretchable, it's springy, it's absolutely new. Only Huggies makes a cover that's as flexible as you. For our most amazing Huggies Supreme diapers. First diapers ever where most everything stretches. The cover, the front, the back, and all the way around. Huggies Supreme, our tops in comfort, our best fit ever too. The ultimate in care for you.
The dry winter air can dry out your furniture. Pledge with orange oil not only cleans, Pledge moisturizers help protect your wood against winter dryness. Pledge with orange oil. Pledge to be good to winter wood.
It's not just gas I need to relieve.
There's also pressure and bloating.
Get complete relief with Phazyme Ultra Strength. Help zap gas, zap pressure, zap bloating fast. For complete relief, zap it with the strength of Phazyme.
What's cooking? How about Chicken Mrs. Dash style? I coat chicken breasts in a mixture of Parmesan cheese, breadcrumbs, and Mrs. Dash original blend. Saute in olive oil, add fresh lemon juice, and serve over pasta. Mrs. Dash can season any dish without any salt. Onion, pepper, parsley, basil. Mrs. Dash is a garden of herbs and spices. And with 9 flavors, you can shake up dinner every night. Why salt when you can season with Mrs. Dash?
CBS Tonight. For Judge Amy Gray, there are trials in her courtroom.
Counsel, approach the bench. This didn't do it for you? What the hell's going on?
And there are trials at home.
How do I look? Oh, dear God.
But she wouldn't have it any other way.
Amy, I love you too.
Judging Amy. CBS Tonight. Police called Mark Winger a hero who tried to save his wife from a killer. But 7 years later, there are shocking new clues. 48 Hours investigates Wednesday.
Hotels.com. The best prices at the best places. Guaranteed.
Introducing Jenny Craig's New Year's Promise. Lose weight your first week or get a full refund. Call 1-800-JENNY20. Jenny Craig. It works.
Need new blinds? Then call Eddie Z's Blinds and Drapery, because right now, when you buy honeycombs, verticals, minis, and even wood blinds, your second one's free. You heard right. Buy one, get one free. Plus, you'll get 1 year to pay. And when you call 1-877-4BLINDS, one of the talented shop and home decorators will come to your home free. Buy one, get one free. 1 year to pay, free shop at home.
Eddie Z's. Nobody does blinds and drapery better. Nobody.
NCAA basketball, only on CBS 2. Brought to you by your local Ford store.
Rod Blagojevich's first day in office. We're live in Springfield at 4:30.
An all-new Presidio Med returns, CBS Friday.
Are you sure Mike knows about the baby? Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Okay, shadow of doubt. He can't know for sure unless you actually say something. I mean, he might suspect something, but just don't say anything to him, all right? And remember what I told you about Rosanna.
I refuse to crawl to my sister and invite her into my life for all eternity. Emily, please don't suggest it again.
Go crawl.
All right. Hi.
Hi, Carly.
Hi, sweet.
Hi.
Yeah.
Do I hear the pitter-patter little footsteps?
What? Parker. He's talking about Parker, right?
Oh, Parker.
I thought maybe you brought him by for a visit or something.
No, he's at pre-K. Now, how's Will?
Oh, he's all right. Hates being in the hospital, bored to tears, but he's hanging tough.
Right. Well, give him my best, okay?
Sure.
I'm gonna go. Let me know if you need anything.
All right, thanks.
Okay, good luck.
Is she all right? She looked a little flushed or something.
No, she's fine. She's fine. It's just that winter chill, you know? So how'd things go with Will and Dr. Michaels?
Well, Dr. Michaels said that he was having a hard time, but she thinks he'll open up pretty soon, which kind of worries me, actually.
Why?
Because it means that in a couple of days or a couple of weeks, I'm going to have some shrink telling me that I'm the reason that Will is the way he is. That's why.
No. Will was absolutely fine until he was snatched out of his house, away from his father, his friends, everyone he knows and loves. The only one who ought to be afraid of what that doctor might say isn't you, Hal. It's Barbara.
A wedding present to your son. And the rose you personally banished to some European
Craig, please. And Mom, I'm not sure Rose would be comfortable here. If everyone's being so closely associated with my father.
Oh, of course, honey. I didn't even think of that. I should have realized.
Here's my final offer. You can take it or leave it.
What happened? You strike oil in the rose garden?
I'd like to complete the deal to move in today, if possible.
Take it.
You're sure?
Positive.
Sold to the highest bidder.
The only bidder.
I'll be packed up and moved out as soon as...
I'm getting a construction crew in today to clean the place up, get the ramp set up for Lucy, get that old elevator working.
You know, Craig, you know that's a good idea. And while you're at it, you might well get them to close down the tunnels underneath the house. My father's in prison, but he's still alive, and if he escapes, you never know.
Paul, a bit of your mom's paranoia, or just more daddy dearest?
Full disclosure, Craig, for Lucy's sake.
I'll have my lawyer call your lawyer.
Do that.
I should have asked sooner if you and Rose would want the house, but I should have realized that she wouldn't want to be here. I'll have to look for another wedding gift.
Yeah.
Everything all right?
Yeah.
Rose hasn't changed her mind, has she?
No, she'll be back very soon.
Good. Well, I guess I have to go about house hunting for myself, which is not going to be very easy given all of Hal's stipulations. I don't want to make him any angrier than he already is.
What's Hal want? Place for, well, that's not fair winds where he can have his own room? Is that it? Well, that's easy enough. You just find something near Hal's place, near the school, near Will's friends, and then everybody will be happy.
No, it's not going to be quite that easy.
What else is there?
Hal will disagree with whatever I choose. He's looking for lapses in my mothering skills so he can dispose of me, Paul.
You're being paranoid.
No, I am not. He's trying to take Will away from me, and there's nothing I can do to stop it.
When you run a restaurant, no matter what's on the menu, you're only serving one thing, taste. And if you can get great taste without the extra sugar, that's the best. That's why I use Equal. There's no aftertaste like with some sweeteners. You like rich, creamy cheesecake? I do. I make it at home too, and not with a ½ pound of sugar. I use Equal. Mocha Swirl. Great taste without the extra sugar. I love it. 0-calorie Equal. Have you tried it lately?
Grandpa, how come you're always chugging Metamucil?
So it won't get thick and gritty.
Mommy doesn't chug.
I found an easier way to take fiber. Benefiber. It never gets thick like Metamucil can. It's taste-free, too.
Smart mommy.
Benefiber makes taking fiber easier.
At the first signs of diarrhea, give her Pedialyte instead of sports drinks or clear sodas, which contain so much sugar they can make diarrhea worse. Pedialyte helps prevent the risk of dehydration, which is the sweetest thing you can do. Pedialyte.
It's hard to lose your best friend, especially when it's your son. To go from being the hero to the villain. I've become the snoop, the spy. I pry into his life. He says, I'll never treat my son like this. And I think, if you love him, you will.
What'd you have for dinner?
£1.5 of barbecued chicken, boneless pork ribs, mashed potatoes. You?
Piece of quiche.
Quiche.
Should have had a Hungry Man XXL. It's good to be full.
Now you can shave half as often with Jergens Naturally Smooth Shave Minimizing Moisturizer. Get seriously smooth legs you can't help but show off. Jergens Shave Minimizing Moisturizer. Love your body.
Gotta go right now. Gotta go right now. Gotta go.
If you've always got to go, ask your doctor about Detrol LA. It's been proven effective for overactive bladder.
Anyone need a break?
Not right now.
You shouldn't take it if you have stomach, urinary, or glaucoma problems. The most common side effects are dry mouth, constipation, abdominal pain, and headache.
And I don't have to go right now.
Detrol LA. When you've always got to go.
Star Search is taking America by storm.
I cannot believe CBS let me do a live show.
When little Tiffany wowed the country with her big voice. Now she's moving on to the next round in the competition of a lifetime. The all-new Star Search, live CBS Wednesday and Thursday.
A mystery kept for 300 years will finally be revealed. Glenn Close, Ellen Burstyn, Thomas Gibson. Hallmark Hall of Fame's Brush with Fate. CBS February 2nd.
Oh, man, it's got to be below freezing out there. Can't believe I still have 10 fingers left.
Was it that cold?
I guess Plan G didn't work. Still thinking about Lucy, huh?
You know, I'm starting to wish I had amnesia, too. Yeah, at least I'll be able to focus on something else.
Sorry, but I'm not going to administer a healthy dose of brain trauma just to help you out. Anything short of that, I'll see what I can do.
Keep me from making stupid moves. Nothing dumb, nothing desperate, because I'm about this close from blowing it with Lucy.
What do you mean?
I mean, I've been willing to do all kinds of weird things. I have all these plans, you know, ignoring her father, volunteering at the hospital. You know, I even wanted to fake an emergency. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm willing to do just about anything to see her.
Well, why don't you just take a step back and not see her for a while?
Just go cold turkey? I mean, just wait for her to call me? Play hard to get? What is this?
Yeah. Keep you from getting arrested. It'll certainly keep you from taking off Montgomery.
I can't do that, Holden. I can't stay away. But she's my girlfriend, my best friend.
Just give it a try. Just do something with yourself for 48 hours. And then drop by and say hello.
And you think that's gonna work?
Give it a shot. You want to get that? My fingers are still defrosting.
Allison, come on, come on. It's freezing outside. How you doing?
Mr. Schneider?
Hey, Allison. How's it going?
Great.
So what's up?
I have some news that you might like to hear. They're releasing Lucy from the hospital this afternoon.
Are you serious?
Would I lie?
This is terrific.
Yes. What's terrific about it? Now if you want to see her, you're going to have to knock on her dad's door to do it. It was easier before when you could just go into her room when she was a patient.
Well, at least we know Lucy's getting better, right? I mean, the hospital wouldn't let her go if she wasn't. This is great. This is great news. Thank you, Allison, so much. Thank you.
Hey, how's my favorite girl?
Fine, I guess. They're talking about letting me go home today.
Well, you know, most people would smile when they hear that, you know? So what's the matter?
I saw Aaron today.
But he was here? Was he here bothering you?
No, he was out in the hall hanging out with Allison.
But he was hanging outside your door?
I was thinking about letting him visit me again. I know you think he has some sort of hidden agenda, but he seems so sweet.
I want to be fair here, so I'm not going to bring up his past with the police or other women. But out of the hundreds of rooms in this hospital, how does it that he ends up on your floor outside your ward?
I guess he just wanted to see me.
No, he wanted you to see him all sad and lonely, so you would take pity on him. Ask him to stick around for a while.
What if I wanted him to stick around? He's not the only one who's lonely here.
Well, you know, and I have just the thing for that. Do you remember how I was saying how I was house hunting?
You found one?
A mansion called Fairwinds. You remember it?
Fairwinds. Does it sit on a hill with high walls?
Yes, that's the one.
Didn't you say it was like haunted or something?
Well, once we get our hands on it, sage it and paint it, get a top designer.
Yeah, but isn't it a little big for just the two of us?
Well, that's my other bit of news. How much do you remember about Rosanna Cabot?
How you like your pizza?
In a triangle.
Really? You're in luck. Can I get you anything else?
Yeah, do you think you could do your husband a favor? You think you could go a little easier on Barbara?
Excuse me?
She is trying, Emily.
Trying what? You're the one who told me Will kept apologizing to his mother at the hospital, that he asked you to take care of her. That isn't normal, Al.
If everything were normal, Emily, Will wouldn't be in a psych ward for 30 days of observation.
No, that isn't what I meant. All I'm saying is Will didn't develop this overprotective attitude toward Barbara all by himself. Kids are taught that sort of thing. They get it drummed into their head month after month. You're all Mommy has now. Oh, Mommy needs you. Mommy doesn't know what she'd do if she were ever to lose you.
You think she brainwashed him?
She scared him into thinking that he alone has the power to keep her from falling apart. Barbara's the one who belongs in a padded room. All Will needs is a break, for Pete's sake.
We got to accept there's not going to be a quick solution to this,
Barbara is going to milk it for all it's worth. I know her. Thank God for Dr. Michaels, because you know what? She's smart. She's a very smart woman, and she sees through people. And she's going to see through Barbara, and she's going to take official action.
Official action?
Yes. Like saying Barbara is declared unfit because it could happen. And if you ask me, the sooner the better.
Do you have any idea what that would do to Will? How many times does this kid have to lose his parents?
Your son will be fine. Look, don't blame me, all right? This isn't my fault.
I'm not blaming you, Emily.
Yes, you are.
I'm trying to be fair.
No, you're not. You're lecturing me once again. Be nice, Emily. Stop making waves, Emily. Barbara's trying, Emily, which translates, keep your opinions to yourself. Well, you know what? Consider it done.
Ever since I let Hal take Will out of the hospital when he was released, he has been acting as if he has sole ownership of him. He's been laying down the law with me, rolling over me.
That doesn't sound like Hal. You know, maybe he's just afraid for Will and he's being overprotective.
No, of what? I mean, am I so volatile that I shouldn't be allowed to be near my own son? You should have seen how Will acted after I accidentally found out that Hal had taken him back to his house after he was out of the hospital. He came running down the stairs. He came running into my arms, and Hal could see that. Hal could see how much Will loves me, and he needs me, and he wants me to be with him. And if he's planning on churning up my mistakes to take it out on me so I can't be near my son,
Mom,
I'm not sure what I'm going to do.
Just stop, relax, okay? Don't do this.
Don't do what?
No one is doing anything to here. Come here. Just stop talking like this. You know, this is how you got yourself in trouble to begin with. You started plotting against people who hadn't done anything to you.
You're right. Oh, my God, you're right. You've got to save me. You've got to save me from making the same mistakes so Hal and Emily won't take Will away from me.
Hal would not do that.
Well, Hal might not, but Emily will. That's what I did to her. I took her away from her child, and that's what she wants to do to me. That's what it feels like. Please, please, you gotta come with me. Please come with me and go see Will and prevent me from making the worst mistake of my life.
That was some phone call. Did you have raw steak for lunch?
Is it mine?
Is what yours? I really don't know what you're talking about.
pregnant. I want to know if the baby is mine.
Well, Mike, in this part of the country, it is customary to say congratulations and or best wishes. The baby is Jack's. You remember my husband.
That night we were together, we didn't use any protection.
You don't have to worry, Mike. Jack and I had perfect timing. The baby's his.
Sit down.
No, I should go.
Just for a minute. All right, now I was thinking, that day at the church after the christening, you were about to tell me something, and Jack and Molly walked in, and then you
That was just about the christening and...
You just hear me out on this, okay? Look, I still do not regret the night that we were together. All right, because being with you, that came out of an impulse that I will never apologize for. It's about a lot more than sex. All right, that was about two old friends who'd been hurt, and we took care of each other. All right, it wasn't about Jack or Molly. It was about us not being afraid to share some honest emotion. Now, you can be that honest with me right now. If it's true, you have to tell me. We lost a baby together. Don't make me lose another. Is the baby mine?
Mike, the baby is Jack's. I don't know how else to tell you.
Okay.
You almost sound disappointed. How did you hear about it?
From Jack. It's a long story. When's the due date?
Well, I think that's something that the father ought to hear first.
I'm only asking because if the due date puts the conception date near the night that we made love, Rosanna's gonna have a field day.
I have 3 boys. I've always tried to do what's best for them, for their health. And One A Day has helped. It still does. Especially now that I know 1 in 3 men face prostate problems.
Introducing One A Day Men's Health Formula, a new way to help improve those odds. It's a complete multivitamin with 21 nutrients, plus lycopene, which Harvard studies have linked to prostate health.
Sure, 1 in 3 men face prostate problems. But hopefully not one of my 3.
New One-A-Day Men's, the multivitamin with more for your health.
Tough heartburn slowing you down? Try Extra Strength Mylanta. Cooling relief that speeds right to where you need it. Nothing's faster. Extra Strength Mylanta. Soothing at the speed of life.
Before his class starts, Mr. Murphy's going to discover the power of Theraflu.
This is nice and warm. It's already soothing my throat.
Then Theraflu's strong medicine will quickly give complete relief.
Theraflu. Nothing soothes you better.
My new favorite color? Brown sugar number 63 from Garnier Nutrice. More than a simple cream, it's a conditioning mask with fragrant fruit oil for rich, lasting color and incredible softness. Garnier Nutrice. Trust them. They're experts.
Hi, boy. How are you?
Hey, you're not as clean as you think. Count on Dial Antibacterial to wash away dirt and germs. Aren't you glad you used Dial?
With Feline Pine, it's simple. To stop litter box odor, you need this. Feline Pine destroys odor naturally, without chemicals. It absorbs moisture and odor like thousands of tiny sponges. The box stays dry, and cleanup's a snap. Feline Pine stops odor, guaranteed.
We're in a barracks for the Tilex Soap Scum Challenge. These muddy, sweaty recruits will shower day in and day out, building up a film of scum. A combination of soap, sweat, body oil, and dirt. Is this soap scum too tough for Tilex? Well, hold on to your shorts. New improved Tilex Soap Scum Remover dissolves soap scum so you just wipe it away. That scum didn't stand a chance. Tilex Soap Scum Remover. Proof. Nothing's tougher than Tilex.
Courage, honor, duty, adventure. Tuesday's #1 drama has it all. Jazz, CBS Tonight.
This is how high Dwight Clark jumped to make the catch.
Caught by Clark! Clark got a touchdown!
I'm not sure what you're asking me.
I'm asking you to save me from giving Hal and Emily any more ammunition that they can use against me. If I go by myself, they're going to be watching me so closely. They will misconstrue every innocent remark that I make. If I hug Will too long, they'll say that I'm overbearing. If I don't hug him long enough, they'll say that I'm cold
no
and
one is going
distant.
to think that.
Not if I have you with me. That I'm just a loving mother with 2 sons. Please, Paul. Let them see me in that context, with you supporting me.
No one said you're a bad mother.
Wait till Will's been in therapy for a month. I always blame the mother. Now, I know that I've made my mistakes. I freely admit that. But I know that Hal and Emily can't wait to tell Will's psychiatrist all about all of them.
You know, Mom, we'll cross those bridges when we come to them. I'm not going to let anybody keep you away from Will. He needs every single one of us right now.
Did I ever tell you how much you remind me of your sister sometimes?
Thank you. You're in my way.
Good.
This isn't gonna make me stay, Hal.
Would you stay if I told you that you were right? You're right, Emily. You're 100% right. Everything that you said. Barbara has been destructive. She has been manipulative. And you're right to get mad when it seems like I'm siding with her, but that's all it is.
She's an unfit mother, Hal.
And you can scream it in the privacy of our own home. You can tell it to me in our car on the way to the market, Emily. It can be the first thing that you whisper to me in the morning and the last thing at night, but I will not have it declared in an open court.
Why not?
Because I can only solve one problem at a time. I need Will to get better, and I need him to come home, and then I will find a way to deal with Barbara's deficiencies. Look, his life has been in a tailspin too many times. I need to get him back on his feet.
Then I get to kick her to the curb? Hey, look, you said I could be honest when we're alone. I'm just being honest.
Thank you.
I still get to think whatever I want about Barbara Ryan.
Oh, yes, you do.
I mean, if I want to drive around the block 100 times with the radio blasting in my ears and me screaming my lungs out to get her out of my system, I can.
You be my guest. You okay?
We're getting there.
Hey, guys. I'm gonna go grab some lunch. Allison, you wanna join us?
Thanks, but I should get going.
Okay, what about you? You want the usual?
No, I'll grab something later.
All right, more from me. See you guys.
I think I might know how you feel. I mean, I miss Lucy too, but the real Lucy. I'm so used to the Oakdale 3, you know, all of us hanging out, goofing off.
Yeah, I miss that too.
And you guys are the only real friends I have. And now that Lucy doesn't remember that, it's like just a part of us that's missing.
Yeah, and that's it.
But if I spend one more night cooped up in that hospital or playing catch up with my schoolwork, I think I'm gonna go out of my mind.
No, it's not like you have far to go to get there.
Yeah? Yeah, well, would it be total sacrilege if we actually did something tonight?
Something like what?
Get a burger, catch a movie?
I don't know.
It was a question, innocent question. I'm not proposing, you loser. I'm just bored stiff. I mean, aren't you?
I guess so.
And plus, we'll be too busy eating and stuffing our faces with food to talk to each other. Okay?
I can talk.
Okay, so good. So we'll do something.
Cool.
She's pretty, right? Your friend Rosanna?
Yes, exceedingly.
Kind of strawberry blonde?
I'm thinking about marrying her.
Wow.
Yeah, I know it sounds abrupt, but she and I have been through an awful lot.
Do you love her?
I do.
She makes you happy?
She does.
Then I think you should marry her.
What about you?
What about me? I mean, I'm going away to college soon, and Fairwinds is enormous, right? Plenty of room to stay out of each other's way if it comes to that, and if we both love you, why would it?
You really don't remember, do you?
Oh, I get it. You expected me to say something like, either she goes or I go.
Oh, no, no. I expect you to speak your mind. Which you did.
Anytime.
But before I make any final plans, I have to run it by the other women in my life. Katie and Margot. If I'm suffering from any kind of temporary insanity, they'll set me straight.
But you love Rosanna, right? So why are you looking for reasons not to marry her? I mean, isn't love the best reason to just do it?
Am I supposed to go through my entire pregnancy being terrified that Rosanna's going to implode? I am sick to death of my life being ruled by that woman.
Hey, I believe you when you say that the timing's wrong for this baby to be anyone else's but Jack's, but the second Rosanna finds out about
I
this...
know. She will go into full-blown paranoid hysteria. Watching, counting.
She'll probably hire a private eye to stake out your doctor's office.
I know how to handle Rosanna.
How's that?
She'll be godmother.
You almost look like you're serious about that.
I am. She's gonna have to know that I wouldn't invite her into this baby's life unless I was 100% sure it's Jack's.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I have to go. I've got 10 places to be at once.
Whoa, congratulations. Very happy for you.
Thanks, Mike. See you later.